Welcome to Problem Sports Radio. It's Thursday. It's July 9th. I'm Patrick Johnston. We're talking Lions, as always. Jonathan McDonald, Lowell Ullrich. Gentlemen, how are we?
Greetings.
Good to see you. Guys, it's was smoky last weekend for the Women's World Cup final. I'm wondering if it's going to be smoky Friday night at BC Place. But
Smoky hot?
smoky hot, maybe? I mean, there was smoke in the building. Anyway,
Smoky indoors?
what are we expecting the atmosphere is going to be like? Let's just get to it. What's the atmosphere going to be like to start things off? First home game of the season.
Atmosphere is, at least by the intent of the Lions, is supposedly all different. This is, well, I know, that's, I think they realize that 4 and 5 at home doesn't quite cut it. You better start selling an entertainment package, and, you know, I think good for them for realizing that. Let's face it, if you're gonna go into a season and say, okay, it's Travis Lully, but if he goes down, we're throwing the keys on the table to two kids who've never played a regular season game in the CFL, that's an awfully risky proposition. So you let Beck, you know, have the role of, you know, somewhat experienced veteran, even though he hasn't had much experience in this league either. You got to have some comfort level when you play this game, and John Beck gives them that.
Yeah, I know that the Lions were 9-9 last season, and that's 500, but it really was mediocre, or even worse than mediocre overall. What you've seen so far, I know a lot of people are suggesting it's 9-9 again. Is it a more interesting 9-9 than last season?
Well, I guess that remains to be seen. I mean, with this, you know, let's go back to, you know, 18 months ago when Wally Buono made the comment in our paper, we're going to burn the ship. Well, I think we're pretty much down at the waterline here, aren't we, right now? So if you're rebuilding from scratch, your 9-9 looks good compared to last year's 9-9 if you can get there. I think. I'm not sure they'll get there, frankly. I mean, they're in a tough division, although people around the league say the Lions' chances improve with every other quarterback in the league, in the division seemingly going down or struggling. So I think that there is, you're right. I mean, your sense of relative expectations are perhaps different. But we all know in this wonderful league called the CFL is that you can transform from nothing to something in a very short time. And I think that the Lions are still looking to try and capture lightning in a bottle.